Thank you for calling the White House comment line. The office is now closed.
Oh.
Your comment is very important to the President, so please call again between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Our direct telephone number is 202-456-1111. Again, 202-456-1111. Thank you.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. I'm a syndicated radio broadcaster, and I produce some of the most viral videos on the web, the most popular. I know you guys are hip down there as the latest version of presidential actors and frontmen. And I wanted to just call the White House and let the person answering the phone say you should give this to the higher level speech writers and people actually writing the scripts and plays for the actors, that the American people are aware that Obama and George Bush and all of them are just puppets, total New World Order puppets, and that the folks at Infowars.com are not closed on Saturday night like you are, because this is the real world. This is not a Shakespearean, thespian troupe of actors. We are Info Warriors in the Info War exposing the New World Order. And just as I had folks call 2 months before 9/11 and ask the White House not to stage the attacks of 9/11, I am calling you now saying, look, the jig is up. We're tired of the fraud. Tell your masters, tell your bosses that we know that seamlessly Obama, taking the baton from Bush like a relay runner, is carrying out the looting of the nation. That $12.8 trillion has been stolen in the banker bailout. It's accelerating. That by the end of the year, it will be double the GDP that's been stolen. You have bankrupted us. You've destroyed us well. You've done a fabulous job. But I want your masters to know that we are aware of what the private offshore Federal Reserve and the corporate takeover has done. And the staged swine flu release that you guys are hyping up to try to acclimate the local counties and cities, and the federalization of the police, like the state police being totally federalized in Arizona that was announced last week. We're aware of what you're doing, and more of the American people are aware. So please, we know you're not really even bad guys. You're actors. You're hired guns to get up there and read off teleprompters. We understand that. But we're just saying to you as the puppets, since you actually talk to the bosses, Bernanke and Paulson and Kashkari and Geithner and others, who are just mid-level minions themselves to the Rockefellers and Rothschilds and others, that we're not your slaves. We're not your property. This is our Declaration of Independence. My John Hancock, I'm Alex Jones. Bring me a pen. I want to sign my name big. Bring me a Sharpie here as we simulcast on the radio and TV. That I want the White House to know we are not putting up with this tyranny anymore. I'm not your slave. You don't own me. And you can stage all the bird flu, swine flu crap you want so you can get involved in our lives and pose as our saviors and our bosses and shut down public assembly. We know Mexico's collapsing from your New World Order narco-terrorism, that you guys bring the drugs in together. We know that they've staged this flu situation as a way to unify the people and get folks more worried about surviving than being slaves. But just know this, we're not cowards. We're standing up to you. We're speaking out against you, and we're aware of your activities. So you want our comments? It's this. We know you as actors are aware that real human beings, real people who aren't buying into the puppets of the left-right, are beginning to wake up to what you're doing. And we're not looking at the puppet Obama or the puppet McCain or the puppet Bush or the puppet Barbara Boxer. We're looking past the puppets right now to the elite that actually control things. And Ron Paul's got bills to audit the criminal Fed, private Federal Reserve, that claims it's above all laws on Lear NewsHour, and no police, no judge, no branch of government can even look at it. That's asinine. We're exposing that. And we're going to audit the Fed. We're going to abolish the Fed. And just like Madoff, founder of the NASDAQ's a criminal, one of your bosses, all of you are going to end up going to prison after you've been tried by a jury of your peers, unless you turn state's evidence against the New World Order today. So again, from Infowars.com, from the front lines of the Infowar, from the front lines of true liberty, this is my emancipation proclamation against you. I am not a sucker. I am not a slave. Your neuro-linguistic programming and brainwashing doesn't work on me. And I'll say it again, like they say in V for Vendetta, ladies and gentlemen, ideas are eternal. Ideas go on forever, and you can't stop the signal. You can't stop the truth. So you should join humanity. You should stop selling out to these degenerate, old, pot-bellied European Rothschilds and Rockefellers. It's disgusting. So join humanity, White House. Look, Stop being actors. Join humanity. Stop being puppets. Again, I'm Alex Jones from Austin, Texas. I hope you've listened to me. All right. Well, you can leave a long message if you'd like. Go ahead and call up there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here it is in summation. This is a mass mind control exercise, a War of the Worlds hyping, a Orson Welles mind control program where they've taken some weak strain of flu, but engineered to scare the scientists, and use that as a way to hype and grandstand as our saviors and get the torture news and how Obama's protecting Bush and how Obama's saying secret camps and no rights for detainees and that they'll use military commissions on foreigners and citizens and that and that Chrysler just went under by design and was handed over to Bilderberg Group member who owns Fiat, and we're being looted and totally robbed. They are doing all of this as a beta test when things really implode so they can have more bird flu, swine flu, freakouts, and more wars and more distractions. But knowing, as their brainwashing likes to say in their little G.I. Joe program, knowing is half the battle, ladies and gentlemen. And I will be live tomorrow, 4 to 6 p.m. with a regular syndicated show on the AM and FM dials, shortwave internet satellite, 4 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I want to thank Jaron. I want to thank Paul Hartman. I want to thank Matt. I want to thank everybody that has had the will to come in here on a Saturday night. These guys are working 7 days a week right now, my whole team. I want to thank you, the listeners of this show that have been supporting us. I want to thank Dave, who runs the Alex Jones channel on YouTube for nothing, puts in hours a day. I want to salute him. We want to have this video go viral so people know this was all a mass hoax. We hope. There's still a small chance that it may turn out deadly, but it's certainly engineered by them. It's certainly designer. We need this video to go extremely viral. Check out all the facts. Check out all the evidence. Check out all the information that we went over on this show. Find out about the New World Order. Find out about the bankers. Stop being diverted by a false left-right leadership, by the Sean Hannitys and Arianna Huffingtons, who are all working on the same team. The Carvilles on the left and his wife, Mary Madeline, on the right, and the Benson brothers on the left and right. It's all staged. It's two wings on the same bird. Liberty versus tyranny, not left versus right. Let's come together. But they're desperate to make it about left and right. They're desperate to make it about race. They're desperate to get us all fighting with each other about religion and the rest of it. Let's talk about liberty and a new Declaration of Independence, a reaffirmation of our Bill of Rights, our Constitution, our heritage, and who and what we are. And liberty's on the rise, folks. To fully quote V for Vendetta, I didn't want to do that on the White House line because they try to twist it. Flesh and blood can fail. Flesh and blood can fall. But ideas are bulletproof, ladies and gentlemen. Ideas are eternal. Ideas are strong. And realize things are going to get worse and worse and worse until we stand up and fight these people. So it's better to stand up against a bully now. As I said, retransmission from the great shows we did this week right now until I'm live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for 2 hours. Then I'll be back Monday live, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you don't have an AM and FM in your area, tune in at Infowars.com or subscribe to the free podcast at the Listen Live page. Again, I salute my crew. I salute the whole team. And for those Obama zombies out there, I exposed Bush. Now find out how he's a puppet. Watch the Obama deception. Google that, the best versions at Change the Channel on YouTube. I'm Alex Jones signing off, declaring my liberty and eternal resistance to tyranny.